want y'all to understand that haters have a job to do.
There are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Fight!
You know what? Yes, I like people. Good day, everyone. It is March 9th, 2017. Let's jump right into the show. 3 topics, starting with Tony Romo. Of course, Tony Romo will be officially released today from the Dallas Cowboys. And the big debate is what team he will land on. And right now, the front runners are the Houston Texans, and there's rumors about the Chicago Bears. Some people say Denver, but you have Paxton Lynch. Why go with a guy in Romo who, like they said, he's either going to give you a Super Bowl run or a broken leg. His injury over the past, 2 years, even 3 years, it's all injury, and we know that. So we don't have to beat a dead horse with it. With Chicago, obviously Cutler, he's thrown his last ball in Chicago for obvious reasons. There has been zero progression with this guy, and Cutler, he still has the arm strength. He has to end up on a team that also, like Romo, is ready-made for a gunslinger. As far as Romo goes, with the Texans, I'm staying with Brock Osweiler. Look at that defense. When you have J.J. Watt returning, you'll have one of the best front on the best defense in the league. And they're run heavy. Last year, they were run heavy. 70% or 60% of the time, 63% of the time they ran the ball. So with Romo, his best bet is to go out to the AFC. You have a couple of teams out there. I say Jacksonville Jaguars. Blake Bortles really didn't give you a lot, but are the Jacksonville Jaguars ready to make a move to the playoffs? We don't know. It doesn't seem that way. They need a couple of more pieces. Going on to Tony Romo's age. At 37, you figure, everybody's looking at Tom Brady, and everybody was trying to compare his stats to Tom Brady. Tom Brady has $1 billion line in front of him that will protect him. 5 Super Bowls, probably going on 6 if Adrian Peterson decides to sign with the Patriots. So, you can't really take the 5 games that Romo has played in the past couple seasons and make a strong push for him being successful this year. And teams are not going to. He would be the highest paid backup in NFL football history. So whatever team brings him in, they're going to bring him in to start. So that you just got to stay tuned on that one. Also, on yesterday, there was a big deal with the March Madness going on. Who would be the top 10 picks in this year's NBA draft? And I can tell you right now, my argument for the first pick was Jason Tatum, and that obviously took off with people. Some people act like they were pissed that I didn't say Lonzo Ball, and I tell you real quick, with Lonzo Ball is going to be a great NBA player. He has everything you need. People talk about his shot being unorthodox, but like his dad said, it works for him, and he's perfected it. So with Jason Tatum, though, at 6'8", and he's only going to get stronger. He looks like Tracy McGrady, a healthy Tracy McGrady. And we all, if basketball fans and gurus, remember when Tracy McGrady was at his best, he was almost unstoppable. Now, what are you getting with Tatum? You're getting a natural scorer. You're getting length. You're getting a player who can defend any position on the floor. This guy will sell tickets. Okay, Lonzo Ball, you go out to see him, but Jason Tatum is the type of young all-star that's gonna sell tickets. He's not a ball hog. People argued about that, say he's a me guy, but no, and you don't get anything. You don't even hear this kid's name off the floor. So he's not a troublemaker. So just a good guy who's going to be great for the NBA. My top 5 picks, and obviously this will switch after the NCAA tournament is over, were Jason Tatum, Lonzo Ball, Dennis Smith Jr., Josh Jackson, Miles Bridges. Now you can mix and match guys in that. You can push guys like De'Aaron Fox and the kid out of North Carolina. Even Melo Trimble out of Maryland. You can mix and match. You can Bam Adebayo from Kentucky. It's Malik Monk. You can mix guys in, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be who can stay on the floor. And as far as that first pick, they're gonna spend money on a guy who can stay out there and be an all-star. You can keep Tatum on the floor. Can you keep Ball on the floor? Yeah, in certain situations you can. The minutes will be extended. So, like I said, you stay tuned. We'll see. My vote is for Tatum being the number 1 pick, but hey, this is a radio show, sports media. I'm a pundit, talking head, so I'm not paying the man. So we'll see what happens. As far as staying on Lonzo Ball, I saw the interview on Colin Cowherd with his dad, LeVar Ball, and I tell you what, I was one of the people, and I looked at the one thing that he said with Steph Curry, that his son was as good or going to be better than Steph Curry. So I zeroed in on that. So I'm guilty of that too. But I tell you what, in one interview, LeVar Ball has changed the game of athletic branding, sports branding. If you don't think Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas are looking over their shoulder, I tell you what, LeVar Ball, what he did was he lit the match for athletes like Trayvon Duvall, Wendell Carter, Zion Williamson, the guys who are 5-star athletes who most parents across the country with 4 and 5-star athletes are looking at what LeVar Ball is doing with the Triple B band. And I'm going to tell you something, you're going to have call it the great equalizer, call his brand a great equalizer, but Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, the best athletes are going to, the younger ones are going to begin pulling away from those brands. Now, this obviously, going down the road, guys, one day you're a 4-star, 5-star athlete, and it all depends on what you do in college, of course. So, also, you get a guy like Zion Williamson and you get him on an AAU team. Obviously, teams now they have the big circuits with Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, Gauntlet, stuff like that. But you get some of these AAU coaches, being sponsored by a Nike, by an Under Armour, and automatically when you see a kid, when you see a guy grow in around a certain brand, like if you see Zion Williamson in Nike all the time, you don't just assume that, okay, he's going to sign with Nike once he gets out of college. But like I said, we'll see.
I got to stop. This fight's finished. I got to call it. The champ, you can't do no more out there. I'm here to fight him. He's killing you. I got to stop this thing.
This is going to be a very short show today. And like I said, I'm getting the buzz to close it down. So maybe I can go a little bit more. Okay, maybe not. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tune in. We go live at 10. You can listen to the show all day on the website, BeSquadSport.com. Don't forget to check out BeSquadSport blog. I'll talk to you guys later.